My dear children, imagine standing in a quiet cathedral at dawn. The first rays of sunlight stream through the tall, stained glass windows, painting the stone floor with colors of ruby and gold. The silence is deep, but not empty. It is filled with my presence. You hear the faint echo of a hymn carried on the morning air, soft yet steady, reminding you of eternity. In this holy stillness, I call out to you, do not be afraid of your weakness, for when you are weak, then you are strong in me. I know how often you feel weary, how often you wonder if you have the strength to keep going. I see the weight on your shoulders, the silent battles within your mind, the days when you feel like giving up. My dear children, this message is for you. In your weakness, I am your strength. In your brokenness, I am your healer. In your emptiness, I am your fullness. Stay with me in this moment and let my spirit fill you again. My dear children, weakness is not something to fear, nor is it something to hide. It is the doorway through which my power enters your life. The Apostle Paul once cried out for deliverance, and I said to him, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. That same truth is for you now. When you feel unable, I am able. When you feel powerless, my Spirit empowers you. Do not measure your life by your own strength, for human strength fades like grass in the summer sun. Instead, measure it by my strength, which never fails. I am the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. I do not grow tired or weary, and I give strength to the faint. To those who hope in me, I renew their strength so they will soar on wings like eagles, run and not grow weary, walk and not faint. My dear children, I know the struggles you face, the temptations, the discouragements, the battles that seem too great. Yet none of these are greater than my grace. Even when you stumble, my hand holds you. Even when you fall, my mercy lifts you. Even when you cannot take another step, I carry you. Let your heart take courage, for your weakness is not the end of your story. It is the canvas on which my strength is painted. Trust me, in the moments you do not understand. Lean on me when your own understanding is not enough. I will not fail you. My dear children, I have promised to be your refuge, your fortress, your ever-present help in trouble. My dear children, I know the weight of your weakness. I see the moments when you try to hide it, fearing it makes you less worthy, less capable, or less loved. But I tell you now, your weakness is not a barrier to my love. It is an invitation for my strength. Where you see limits, I see opportunities. Where you see failure, I see a place for my victory to shine. Do not despise your weakness, for it teaches you to lean on me. A branch cannot bear fruit by itself, but when it abides in the vine, it flourishes. So it is with you. Stay connected to me, and my life will flow through you, producing fruit you could never produce on your own. My dear children, without me, you can do nothing, but with me, nothing is impossible. I know you feel tired at times. The responsibilities, the struggles, the disappointments, they seem to drain the strength from your soul. But do not lose heart. Even youths grow weary, even the strong stumble and fall. But those who wait upon me will renew their strength. They will soar like eagles, rise above the storm, and continue on with renewed endurance. My dear children, when you feel too weak to pray, know that my Spirit intercedes for you with groanings too deep for words. When you feel too weak to fight, know that I am your defender. When you feel too weak to stand, know that I will lift you. You are not expected to be strong on your own. I never asked you to be. I only ask that you lean on me, and I will be your strength. Trust me in the places where you feel fragile. Let me hold you where you feel broken. Let me steady you where you feel unbalanced. My grace is sufficient, and my power is perfected in weakness. My dear children, it is in those very moments when you feel most unworthy that I am working most deeply, shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for greater things. My dear children, when you feel overwhelmed by the pressures of life, do not run from me. Run to me. I am your refuge, your safe place, your strong tower. The world may demand more than you can give, but I will never demand more than what my grace supplies. In me, you will find rest for your soul. In me, your weakness is met with my endless strength. There will be days when you feel like you are standing on shaky ground. The voices of doubt may grow louder. The shadows of fear may stretch longer. But remember, I am the rock that cannot be moved. Build your life upon me, and no storm will ever sweep you away. My dear children, storms may rage, but I remain unshaken. And because you are in me, you too will stand firm. Your weakness is not a curse. It is a reminder that you are not meant to live apart from me. Just as branches cannot survive without the vine, so your life flourishes only when rooted in my presence. Do not fight to be self-sufficient. Instead, surrender and abide. My Spirit will be your strength, your wisdom, and your guide. My dear children, think of the widow who brought only a small jar of oil, or the boy who carried only 5 loaves and 2 fish. What they had seemed little, but when placed in my hands, it became more than enough. So it is with you. Whatever you feel is too small, too weak, or too broken, I can multiply, heal, and use for my glory. Take courage, for when you are weak, then you are strong in me. Let your heart find rest in that truth. My dear children, you are not failing. When you lean on me, you are living as I created you to live, in constant fellowship with your Savior. My dear children, do not measure your worth by the strength of your body or the clarity of your mind, for these will fade with time. Measure your worth by my love, for it is eternal and unchanging. When you feel fragile, I call you precious. When you feel weak, I call you strong in me. When you feel forgotten, I call you mine. I know how often you face trials that seem greater than your ability to endure. But remember this, I will never allow you to face more than my grace can sustain. You may feel pressed on every side, but you are not crushed. You may feel struck down, but you are not destroyed. My dear children, you carry within you the treasure of my Spirit, and that treasure cannot be stolen or broken. Lean on me in your weakness, and you will discover a strength not your own. Trust me in your struggles, and you will see victory unfold in ways you never imagined. Surrender your battles, and I will fight for you. My dear children, you are not left to stand alone. I surround you with my presence and cover you with my wings. When discouragement whispers that you are failing, silence it with the truth that I am faithful. When fear tells you to retreat, stand firm in the knowledge that I am with you. When weariness tempts you to give up, rest in me, and I will renew your strength. You were never meant to walk this journey without me. I am your constant companion, your strength in weakness, your light in darkness. And remember, my dear children, weakness is not the end, it is the beginning of my power revealed in you. For when you are weak, then my strength is made perfect, and through your surrender, my glory shines. My dear children, when the weight of life presses hard upon you, do not let despair take hold. Lift your eyes to me, for I am your help and your deliverer. I see every step you take, every burden you carry, every silent cry that no one else notices. You are never invisible to me. Even when the world overlooks you, I see you. Even when others misunderstand you, I know you completely. Your weakness does not disqualify you. It prepares you to depend on me more deeply. Think of Gideon, who felt too small, yet I called him a mighty warrior. Think of David, just a shepherd boy, yet I anointed him as king. Think of the disciples, ordinary men, yet I filled them with my Spirit and sent them to change the world. My dear children, I can do the same with you. Your weakness is the very place my power will shine brightest. Do not believe the lie that you must be strong on your own. You were created to walk with me, to lean on me, to trust in me. When you surrender your weakness, you make room for my strength. When you hand me your emptiness, I fill it with abundance. When you give me your brokenness, I shape it into something beautiful. My dear children, know this. I am not disappointed in your weakness. I am not frustrated by your struggles. I delight in your willingness to keep coming back to me. Every time you return, my arms are open wide. Every time you call my name, I answer. Every time you feel like giving up, I remind you I will never give up on you. So rest in me. Abide in my love. Let your heart breathe again in the freedom of my grace, for you are mine, and my strength will carry you through every valley, every trial, and every storm. My dear children, never forget that I am closest to you in the moments you feel weakest. When your hands tremble and your voice falters, when your strength runs dry and your hope grows dim, I draw near. I am not waiting for you to prove yourself strong. I am waiting for you to lean fully on me. For my power is made perfect in weakness, and my grace is enough for you. The world will tell you to hide your struggles, to pretend that all is well, to carry burdens in silence. But I invite you to bring everything into my presence. I am not ashamed of your tears. I count them all. I am not surprised by your questions. I welcome them. I am not angered by your weakness. I embrace you in it. My dear children, I am the one who takes ashes and creates beauty, who takes mourning and turns it into dancing, who takes despair and clothes it with praise. Do not let fear convince you that your weakness is failure. It is the place where my strength shines brightest. The thorn in Paul's flesh did not remove him from my love. It became the doorway for my grace. The cross, once a symbol of death, became the victory of life. In the same way, your weakness will not destroy you. It will reveal me in you. My dear children, walk with courage. You may feel small, but you are filled with my Spirit. You may feel fragile, but you are held by everlasting arms. You may feel weary, but I am renewing you day by day. Even though outwardly you waste away, inwardly you are being renewed with my eternal strength. So lift your eyes from your frailty and fix them on my faithfulness. Look beyond your weakness and see my glory. Trust that I am working all things together for your good. And know this, my dear children, you will never walk alone, for I am your strength, your song, and your salvation. My dear children, even in your weakness, I am building something eternal within you. Every trial you face, every burden you carry, every tear you shed is shaping you for glory beyond compare. What you see now as struggle, I see as preparation. What feels like breaking, I am using for building. What seems like loss, I am turning into gain. Do not be afraid when you feel stretched thin, for I am enlarging your faith. Do not despair when the journey feels long, for I am walking beside you step by step. Do not surrender to hopelessness when you stumble, for I will always lift you up again. My dear children, your weakness is never the end of the story. It is the soil where my strength grows deep roots. Remember this, the cross was not a symbol of defeat, but of victory. From what looked like weakness came the greatest power the world has ever known. So it is with you. What the world calls weakness, I will use as testimony. What the enemy meant for harm, I will turn for good. My dear children, I will not allow your weakness to destroy you. Instead, it will be the very place where my grace is displayed. When you feel powerless, remember that my spirit within you cannot be overcome. When you feel unworthy, remember that I made you worthy by my blood. When you feel alone, remember that I am with you always, even to the end of the age. So hold fast to this truth. I am your strength, I am your song, I am your salvation. And nothing, not trouble, not fear, not even death can separate you from my love. My dear children, rest now in the safety of my arms, for I am your everlasting refuge. My dear children, let not your heart be troubled when your strength runs low, for I am the one who sustains you. When you cannot take another step, I carry you. When your voice is too faint to pray, my spirit intercedes for you. When your hands grow weary, I uphold you with my righteous right hand. You are never left to fight your battles alone. Do not see weakness as a mark of failure, but as an invitation to lean on me more deeply. Just as the branch cannot survive apart from the vine, so you cannot live apart from me. Yet when you abide in me, life flows into you, life that is strong, abundant, and eternal. My dear children, let your dependence on me be your greatest strength. The world values power, self-sufficiency, and pride, but I delight in humility, surrender, and trust. For it is the broken vessel that best displays my light. It is the humbled heart that most clearly reveals my glory. It is the surrendered life that walks most closely with me. My dear children, lift your gaze from your own ability and fix it upon me. Let go of the need to control and rest in the certainty of my care. I am your shepherd, your defender, your provider. I am your strength in every weakness, your peace in every storm, your hope in every sorrow. And know this truth, what I begin in you, I will bring to completion. Your journey is secure in my hands. Though you may stumble, I will steady you. Though you may fall, I will lift you. Though you may grow weary, I will renew you. My dear children, My grace will always be enough, and my strength will never fail you. My dear children, when you feel the weight of weakness pressing on your soul, remember that I do not see you as the world does. The world may look at frailty and call it failure, but I look at it and call it beloved. Your weakness does not push me away, it draws me near, for it is in your weakness that my strength is revealed most clearly. Think of the clay in the potter's hands. It is soft, fragile, and easily broken, yet in the hands of the potter it becomes something strong, useful, and beautiful. So it is with you. When you yield to me, I shape you, oil you, and strengthen you in ways you could not imagine. My dear children, you are being formed day by day into vessels that carry my glory. Do not be afraid of falling short, for I already know your limitations. I do not require perfection. I desire surrender. I do not ask you to be flawless. I ask you to be faithful. I do not call you because you are strong. I call you because my strength will flow through you. My dear children, trust me with your weakness. Lay down your pride, your striving, your endless effort to appear strong, and let me be your strength. For when you are weak, then you are strong in me. When you feel empty, I fill you. When you feel broken, I heal you. When you feel overwhelmed, I carry you. So lift your eyes and be encouraged. The trials you face will not consume you, for I walk through them with you. The storms that rise will not defeat you, for I speak peace over them. The valleys you enter will not last forever, for I lead you to green pastures and still waters. My dear children, hold tightly to me, for I will never let you go. My dear children, let this truth steady your heart. You are not defined by what you cannot do, but by what I have already done for you. The cross is your assurance, the empty tomb your victory, and my spirit within you your strength. Your weakness is not your identity. Your identity is found in me. I know the moments when your faith feels small, yet even a mustard seed of faith can move mountains when it is placed in my hands. Do not despise small beginnings, for I use the smallest spark to light great fires. I take the simplest offering, given in love, and multiply it into something eternal. My dear children, bring me what you have, even if it feels little, and I will make it more than enough. When the journey feels too long, remember that I walk with you. When the burden feels too heavy, remember that I help you carry it. When the night feels too dark, remember that I am the light that no darkness can overcome. Do not give up, for I am your strength. Do not lose heart, for I am renewing you day by day. My dear children, do not compare your weakness with another's strength. Each of you is on a unique path that I have chosen with love. I am working in you a purpose that is good and eternal. The challenges you face are not signs of my absence, but opportunities for my glory to be revealed. So take courage, lift your eyes from what you lack, and fix them on what I provide. Let go of fear and hold fast to my promises. For my grace is enough for you, my power is made perfect in weakness, and my love will never fail. My dear children, rest in this truth. I am your strength, your shield, and your everlasting refuge. My dear children, when you come to the end of yourself, that is where you will find the fullness of me. Do not be afraid of those moments when you feel empty, for I am the one who fills you. Do not be discouraged when your strength fails, for I am the one who renews you. Do not despair when you stumble, for I am the one who lifts you up and sets your feet on solid ground again. Your weakness is not a wall that blocks me. It is a doorway through which my grace enters. Just as Paul learned to rejoice in his weakness, because my strength rested upon him, so I invite you to see your frailty not as defeat, but as an opportunity for my power to shine. My dear children, every time you surrender, you make room for my Spirit to move more deeply within you. I remind you, you are not forgotten. Even now, I am shaping your life like a master craftsman shapes gold in the fire. The heat may be intense, the refining painful, but the result is purity and strength that will endure forever. Trust the work I am doing in you, even when you cannot see the final outcome. My dear children, do not let the weight of this world convince you that you are powerless. The same Spirit that raised me from the grave lives in you. That Spirit strengthens you in your weakness, comforts you in your sorrow, and empowers you in your calling. You are not left to walk this path alone. You are filled with divine strength. So stand firm. Hold fast to my promises. Lean into my arms when your knees feel weak. And know this above all, my dear children, I will never let you go. My strength will carry you, my love will sustain you, and my peace will guard your heart forever. My dear children, let your heart rest now in the assurance of my love. You do not need to strive or struggle to hold on to me, for it is I who hold on to you. You are safe in my hands, secure in my promises, and surrounded by my mercy. As a father cradles his child, so I cradle you. As a shepherd guards his flock, so I guard you. As a healer tends the wounded, so I tend to your soul. I bless you with peace that quiets the noise of fear and calms the restless thoughts of your mind. Let it be like still waters flowing within you, refreshing and renewing your spirit. I bless you with joy that is not dependent on circumstances but rooted in my presence. A joy that shines even in sorrow, a joy that no one can take away. I bless you with strength that rises in your weakness, enabling you to walk boldly where you once felt fragile. My dear children, remember always that I am with you. In the laughter and in the tears, in the victories and in the struggles, in the silence of the night and the brightness of the morning, I am there. You never walk alone, for my Spirit is your comforter, your guide, and your ever-present friend. Let your heart be lifted by hope. The trials you face are not forever. The valleys you walk through are not endless. The shadows you see will give way to light. I am preparing for you a future full of my goodness, and I will lead you there step by step. Trust me with what you cannot see. Rest in what I have promised. My dear children, you are carried not by your own strength, but by my everlasting arms. Now, go forward with confidence, clothed in my peace, wrapped in my love, and sustained by my joy. Be lights in a world that often grows dark. Be vessels of kindness, healing, and hope. Let others see through you the reflection of my heart. And know this above all, you are mine, and I am yours forever. And if these words have touched you, my dear children, let them not remain only with you. Share them so that others may also find comfort in my promises. Leave a word of testimony so that your journey may encourage another soul. Stay connected here, that you may continue to hear my voice and walk more closely with me. In this way, you become bearers of my love, spreading light to those who long for it. Go now in peace, my dear children. My blessing rests upon you. My spirit goes with you, and my love will never leave you.